wanna come in my house night? We can talk private.
Are you ready for your second day of the Philippines?
Filming already? Yes, I'm ready.
Today we're going to be giving a talk, kind of a class at this school here. Hey guys.
Hello.
Musta. Oh, hi. You always want to get the best equipment you can have, whether that's audio equipment, a camera, but I understand that especially for people starting out, unless you have maybe a rich father or something, which how many people have that? Very few people in life. You're going to have to use whatever you have, and you're going to have to scrape by until you can get better stuff. And that's okay, that's what I did. And you know what, one of the first videos that I made was my famous Adobo video. And they played that all over TV in the Philippines. It became a big viral sensation, one of my first videos. And that was made with pretty cheap equipment. I had a $10 microphone, a $25 tripod, a camera that cost less than $300, and I edited it in Microsoft Movie Maker, which is just the free software that comes with the computer when you get it. It wasn't some fancy, expensive editing system. So that shows you and proves to you that you can do big things even if you don't have the best stuff. If you have a creative mind, it's not the camera, it's the guy using the camera. That's what makes the difference. And actually, I kind of stole that from my dad, because a lot of the time, like my first year of wrestling, I wrestled most of my life from age 9 to 23. And my first year, I didn't even have wrestling shoes. But I actually won a state championship my first year, but I didn't have wrestling shoes my first year. My parents didn't buy them to me. I had these really ugly, cheap sneakers that were like Velcro. And then I would go out there and like, a lot of the other kids, they think, this guy must not be very good at wrestling. He doesn't even have proper wrestling shoes. But I'd go out and I'd kick their butts. But my dad would always say to me, you know, it doesn't matter the shoes. It's not the shoes that make the difference. It's the guy in the shoes. And that's how it is with the camera equipment. It's not the camera, it's the guy that's using the camera. The most important part of the camera is the 6 inches behind the camera. It's the brain of the person operating it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to Tom Kelly.
Hello everybody. These are some pointers for you. If you are just getting started, make a series of blocks, go from all the way black to all the way white. Try to fill in the shades in between. These are all the shades you're going to be working with. Obviously, if you look at someone, they're not just a white outline. Another mistake people often make, a lot of little kids do this actually. Say I was drawing this figure. A lot of people say, oh no, I'm running out of paper. So what am I going to do? I'm going to shorten it. Draw his feet. No, doesn't that look funny? So this is not what you want to do. If you're running out of paper, what you want to do is just go off the paper. Doesn't that look a lot better than this? This is a mistake people a lot of the times make, and that just looks funny. This one looks normal. You just go off the page. You don't worry about going off the page. People will get the gist. Don't worry about it. Okay, this goes back to the just drawing by lines or drawing by shading. I just sketched this just now. So this would be, if you're paying attention, you're looking at someone, you're looking at something, you see the lines of the eyes, the nose, so you make a line drawing, right? Here's the line drawing. And so using shading and lights to darks, which one looks more realistic? This I tried to use no lines. I tried to use no lines. I tried to just shade it, just using lights to darks shading. And obviously, it looks way more realistic than this one, right? So that's the difference of trying to just look at the lights to darks, look at the contrast of something, and look at the brightness, the darkness, just try to work with the shading of something. You can use lines, there's nothing wrong with it. But once you get that established, then go with all the shading, paying special attention to the contrast. I've always done art. I've made art since I was a little kid. Ever since I can remember, I've been drawing, just creating. I didn't go to kindergarten. My parents took me to work with them, which could have been difficult with a little kid running around when they're trying to do. My dad was in the Army, my mom was going to law school, and they would just give me supplies. And actually I had, my dad had taught, so I had access to all the pens, paper, all these supplies. It was like a gold mine of supplies. Open the file cabinet and look for markers, pens, anything. So if you have supplies, even if you don't, if you're interested in it, it's really fun if you're interested in it. It's something I've always been passionate about.
One thing I'd like to say is, and this is something that even if you don't want to be a video maker, it doesn't matter because you don't have to do what I do. We're not all put on this earth to do the same thing. So don't even worry about that, but hopefully what I can give you is even something more important because hopefully it helps you figure out how to do your own thing. And I get emails every day, all these people, they want to know how I do certain things. And a lot of these things that they're asking me, they're things like, oh, how do you make money in the Philippines? How do you live there? Oh, how do I do, how do I just go there and live? First of all, it's okay to ask questions from someone that knows more than you. That's good. But what's bad is expecting someone to reply and give you a very easy answer to getting success. So people write me and they say, oh, how do you make a living? How do you make money? And first of all, that information's already out there and pretty easy to find. So that tells me that they're very lazy. So it's a bad start right away to ask that. And it's also bad because you're very lazy in terms of they don't want necessarily something that's going to help them out. I mean, a better question would be, hey, how do you think I could make money as an entrepreneur or something like that, instead of how do you make money? But they think I'm going to come up and tell them something, I'm going to copy that guy's formula. But the reality is they can't do what I do. We're all gifted with different talents and skills and different interests in life. So I can't, if I tell people how I make money, it's not even going to help them out. So asking questions from someone is very good, but you got to make sure to ask the right questions. For example, instead of asking what I do to make money, which is easy to find anyways, they could ask, hey Travis, what do you think meaning them, what could they do? And maybe I could help them out in that way. But knowing what I do exactly to make money, it's not going to help them because they're not going to be able to do that same thing. So the bottom line is, when you want to do something, you got to be determined. And they want this easy formula for success. They want a 1 or 2 sentence answer of telling them how to get success without going through any pain, without going through any struggle. These are people that don't know about all my hardships that I've went through life. And throughout life, even when you've achieved a certain level of success, you're still going to have pain and suffering. You're not going to be able to escape it. It might be different. Now, maybe you make a lot of money if you're a Hollywood movie star and money's no longer an issue for you, but maybe there's other things. Maybe the paparazzi got a bad photo of you that you're embarrassed about and they put that everywhere. Or, maybe it's just something else. They all have their own version of pain and suffering. So that's something you're not going to escape, and you're not going to be able to just expect someone to give you an easy answer to success. But when you really love doing something, you're going to go through it, through all the hardships. How you like riding in these things, Tom?
It's fun. It's fun. I like it. So I jumped in the water. They had mentioned a zip line that was here, and I just saw where it is. It goes, if you can see, from the top of that peak over there where these yellow things are that look like slides at a playground, all the way to that island. And that would be sick to do. But unfortunately, I don't know that we'll have time since we have to pick up the sack man from school. but that would be insane. We get another chance to pick her up from school though.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna get another chance to do this either though.
We're not gonna get another chance. You'll have to come back to the Philippines, Tom. So
I
we can
gotta
do
wait
all
a
this
year
stuff.
and use all my vacation time again. I'll never go to Comic-Con again. You know what I mean?
know.
It's a little girl waiting for two guys to come pick her up from school. I think that's more important than ziplining.
How do you like this beach?
It's nice. It's getting a little chilly though.
It's getting
The
chilly.
the sun needs to pop out.
This is nothing to me. Tom, I'm not born in Hawaii like you. You're a tropical guy. I'm a North
I know, and I
Dakota
just came
guy.
from Wisconsin. I'm saying this is chilly.
I know.
It's a little chilly.
Push, Tom, push.
Well, can you push the gas? Pull the gas. Door. Good? Yeah.
Thanks for getting us unstuck from the mud, Tom. I guess you were right. We were going to get stuck. We're on a mission to find the sack man at school.
Are you trying to vlog?
Yes, I'm vlogging right now, and you're a part of it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey,
Yes! Yes!
hello.
High five!
High five him.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm taking a picture sa akin.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi, si Saki.
Say hi to Tom.
Hi!
Do you guys like Americans?
Yes! Are you coming back tomorrow?
We gotta go back to Manila tomorrow. Pasensya. Do you guys like Tom?
Yeah!
You have some new fans, Tom.
All right.
Hello, Jimmy. What's that?
Bye.
So we came here to pick up Saki, but she's not here.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
See you next time. See you next time.
Tom, I think if we would have went to school here, we would have been very popular.
You hear it? Yeah. It's nice.
We found Saki at the university. She wasn't at her school, she was at the university. Is she getting ahead, passing by high school straight to the university?
The mall?
Hi, how are you?
We're fine. I'm very fine that I saw you just coming out. It was jokes. I was kidding.
This is my cousin, Tom.
Kristalina. You can add me on Facebook.
See, you could already add a new friend on Facebook, Tom.
Yeah. I could be your likers. No, I can be.
So how old are you then?
I'm 19.
19.
I'm turning 20.
Okay. Let's see, Tom, you got a new friend here.
Remember my name.
What's your name?
Kristalina. I can remember my name, please. You want to come with my house night? We can do private.
That's a private invitation to her house for you, Tom.
I think we need to be Facebook friends for a while first.
Maybe we will. What is your name again?
Tom.
Oh, Tom. And your last name is me. No, me. Just kidding. No kidding.
Well, there you go. If you ever want to have a private conversation,
I'm already invited to dinner.
you're already invited
when?
to her house.
Later.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can add me now.
Oh. She's gonna get him. She's gonna get you.
What school is this?
This is Northwest. Formerly known as Tensinko. Northwest. This school is Northwest.
Is this
Summer
where you're
State
gonna go someday?
University.
You used to teach here, right?
Yes, I used to teach.
Is this where you will go
And what did you teach?
someday?
I taught communication-related subjects
And English.
and English.
Criminals do the police make the criminal carry them around?
Yeah.
And they have pink guns now, and they make criminals carry them.
Yep.
And when the criminal tries to put the policeman down, they don't let them. That's their payment for being a criminal. I must be a really,
1,000 yes.
I must be a hardcore criminal.
Yeah. Look at her.